My home, let me call you my home. Let me make you a part of the song in my heart.
The Armenian home is a place for the elder. Armenians only. We do not take anyone else outside. We try to give the same image, the same feeling of where they came from, their home. And basically, it's their home away from home. And the culture is very much Armenian. Food is very much Armenian. And their environment is Armenian. The language is constantly spoken here. They have television with Armenian stations. So we try to give them as much as we can to make them feel at home.
I feel very privileged to be the first executive director at the New York Armenian Home. And the reason for that is that I'm thrilled to be working for the Armenian residents, the elderly. I feel that they really deserve it because they have given so much to us. And now it's our turn to give back to them. And it's just wonderful that we have this wonderful little home, which, by the way, is very unique in the New York metropolitan area. It's strictly Armenian. We have a capacity of 79 beds. And what's very nice about this home, as in reference to other homes, whether they're Armenian or otherwise, is that because of it being small, it's really a home for them, whether they're here by choice or because they didn't have a choice, special circumstances. We try to give them that tender, loving care of being their home. And I believe that they feel that.
My desire is that we create as comfortable and as caring and well-maintained an environment for these people who undoubtedly have been the pillars of our community.
We're an adult home, and we are not a nursing home, and many people confuse us. Basically, we're an adult care facility, and we give extended care, and in all intents and purposes, it's more or less supervision for the frail elderly.
They're wonderful. It's clean. The food is delicious. Everything is wonderful. And the people are very friendly. And it means a lot to me. I came with my own free will because I had trouble with my feet. And I came here to rest.
Everything is very nice. And I like living here because I'm away from my children. And they're close to me. They always come, my children and my grandchildren. So, because I don't want to bother them, you know. So I'm free here.
We are constantly looking for activities for them to keep them going on. Our residents' average age is 89, so therefore they're limited in some of the activities that they do. However, we play bingo 3 times a week, which they love.
Bingo!
And we have birthday parties once a month for all those residents that are born in that month. We have a birthday party.
Hello, Kripa. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Anushik mamas.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gregor. Happy birthday to you.
As you are getting older, one of the phenomena that happens, and in many of these cases of our residents, many of them really never learned English very well. So as they're aging, they're reverting back to their original roots and their original language memory, and a lot of the times it's Armenian. So you find that at that stage of your life, the sense of insecurity of being alone or being without family or being without finances is traumatic enough. Add to that these people were traumatized in their early youth, so what we're providing to them is this sense of security.
We have entertainment, we entertain each other, we sing songs, we play bingo, and we have Turkish coffee.
Is it Turkish coffee or Armenian coffee?
Armenian coffee.
The bedrooms, they're cheerful, they're pleasant. We have some are private rooms here with just one bed, and some are two twin beds for two people. But they're roomy enough so they don't get in each other's way. They're allowed to have a television set if they wish. They can have their own private telephone if they would like. So it's very comfortable.
Very comfortable. You have all the facilities. They change your bed. They wash the floors. You don't have to do a thing. It's like living in a hotel. All the convenience of home.
We have the solarium, which is a beautiful sunny room where the residents spend most of their time there. We have a very large television set there, and we have a lovely library that's overlooking the grounds, and we have a television set there also. Both television sets have cable capacity so that they can see the Armenian television programs that are shown during the week.
I like the gardens. We have walking place. We love to.
Every morning I go to garden and 30 minutes I walk. And sometime evening too, 30 minutes. 1 hour sometime in the day.
They come outside to get air and talk with the friends. Have a good time. Fresh air.
The surroundings, it cheers you up. You feel like living.
Amongst our fundraising activities, we have a yearly picnic, which is held the second Sunday of every June. We have shish kebab, and we have Armenian music, we have raffles, and it's a wonderful activity.
I try to feed the people with good produce, good meals. Also, we try to give them dietary foods. Everybody needs less sodium, less fat.
Delicious.
I think we have a lot to offer. Aside from environment, our cost to stay here is very inexpensive. You don't have to give up all that you own, which a lot of nursing and residential facilities require. And there is the, as I said, that common thread. I mean, the language is spoken, the music is here, the religious aspect of it is here.
I come here mainly to take care of the spiritual needs of the residents of this home of the aged. From my experience, I realize that they feel content somehow. They look forward to see a priest coming. Besides me, there are other priests also visit this place. So I'm very happy. I also feel content when I visit. I do my job and doing my best to help them. Okay. Alice. Arifyan. And because they cannot travel, because they cannot go to church, this time the church comes to them.
We're fortunate that we have several Armenian doctors that have come and they give their services here to our residents. And it's without contract, and they consider that service to their community. And it's helpful because they can speak to the residents, and the residents can relate on a one-to-one with their own physician.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is life and health for everybody. And I am very happy what I did exercise with my people.
What we do here is so that they don't feel alone, is that every meal, and they have 3 meals a day here, myself or one of the administrators is always going to the dining room, not to eat with them, but just to see that everything is all right. If they're happy, they're pleased with the menu that day, and just to give them some comfort and some chat and talk how the day is going and what's happening. I think that's very important.
We honestly felt that this was the place for her to be with friends and to be with people who were familiar with the way she grew up. And we feel the home is giving her the needs that we would find very difficult to be able to give her at home.
I think that the care over here is with sincerity. And I think the spiritual needs are met here. And I think their language needs are met here.
Actually, she's beginning to meet new friends, which she hasn't had before. She's also meeting old friends that are coming in to the home, which was rather surprising.
We have eased people in saying, well, if you're not sure, why don't you come in on a temporary basis and try it out and see if it's worth. Don't undo the apartment, don't undo the house. Give them that option. And it usually works, because then the residents will say, why are you going to go back? You know, who's going to do your shopping for you? What are you going to do in the wintertime? The last year or so, we've had about 4 people that came in on a temporary basis, and they told their families that they want to come in on a permanent basis.
Family of residents can call me at any time, and they do, and they have even called me at home. And I have an open door policy here, not only for the residents, their families, but the staff as well. It's a home away from home. This home is a haven for them. Many of them have no place to go, and here we're giving them the comfort, the personal and nutritional needs, but not only that, we're giving them love and warmth that they so richly deserve.
Yerevan tartsas im yereponi tu mer nortavi mer norani mer pokrikovi tu mer yerazas mer tare garot mer tare nazo